Well, just to tell you a little bit more about that FIR that has been filed against BK Sasikala, troubles clearly doesn't seem to end just as yet for the AIADMK General Secretary as she heads to Bengaluru. Now, this FIR has been lodged against her and the newly elected Legislative Party leader, Palanisamy, based on a complaint filed by one of the AIADMK MLAs, ML Saravanan. And in his complaint, he has alleged that he indeed was kidnapped and he was kept hostage at the Golden Bay Resort. I'm going to go straight across now to Akshaya for more on this bit of news. Akshaya, now it seems that these MLAs are coming out and speaking up. I mean, is this a case of more desertions, more switchovers after she was convicted and found to be guilty by the Supreme Court?
Well, Avantika, we are seeing that more and more MLAs who are staying at the resort are coming out and saying that they are happy staying here. They're being given good food and all the necessary things that they need for a day-to-day life. And what they're insisting on is that the complaint that has been filed against BK Sasikala and Edapadi Palanisamy are fake cases, and what they're saying is they were not kidnapped, they were not criminally intimidated, but the case that has been filed here, the FIR that has been registered, are under these two sections against these two leaders. And we're seeing that today these MLAs are still staying here. What they're saying is unless and until the governor comes out with a detail on what is his next action plan, will he be calling Edapadi Palanisamy to form a government? Unless and until there's a detail on that, they're not going to move out of this resort in Kuvattur, which is close to 80 kilometers away from the city of Chennai, Avantika.
Absolutely, but it's interesting that he's come out and filed this complaint because Akshaya, the Tamil Nadu police themselves have told the Madras High Court that they had the 119 affidavits wherein, you know, the MLA said that this was completely false and they were not kept against their will at the Golden Bay Resort. So were they lying at that point?
Well, Avantika, there is investigation going on about that. There have been incidences where those who have come out of the resort have been talking about how they were being forcefully retained there, how they were being forcefully detained there by gundas of VK Sasikala and the Manarpudi family. So we have to wait and watch what the police report has to say. Yesterday we had seen that 4 people were detained, and today we are being told that more investigation will be going on inside to verify if the AIADMK cadres who are staying there are actual cadres or if they are gundas inside. So a few of them are talking about how they were forcefully kept there and they were feeling insecure and scared and they had to run away from the place. In fact, the MLA who was filed this complaint said that he escaped from the resort, actually dressing up like somebody else and jumping over a wall which is there in the resort. So it was a dramatic story that he had witnessed. Further investigation can tell us more detail on what exactly is happening inside and if all these people inside the resort had actually signed willingly or forcefully. And once there's a flow testing done, these details will be in front of us. We will have a clearer picture of whether it's Edapadi Palanisamy or O. Paneerselvam and his camp, which will succeed later.
Okay, Akshaya, just very quickly, if you can just very quickly give us an update on the governor, Vidyasagar Rao. Can we expect to hear from him anytime soon with BK Sasikala en route to Bengaluru to surrender herself?
Well, Avantika, what we're being told now is that since yesterday both OPS camp as well as Sasikala camp had met governor, and since Edapadi Palanisamy giving the letter which stated that he has a majority support, wanted to form the government, since all these remarks have already gone to the governor, now he is in the state where he's taking into consideration both the reports, both the demands. And later today, we are expecting a result from him. In fact, the MLA whom I was talking to earlier at the resort told me that today there will be a decision made on the entire process.
All right. All right, Akshay, we're just having a bit of an issue there with your audio. We'll just fix that. But thank you so much for joining us.